Namaskaram. Stories, a reflection of Gita and Vedas. The story that is going to be narrated now reflects the sixth mantra of the Rig Veda in the ninth mandala and 73rd sukta.
रत्नाम्बानादध्याये समस्वरन् श्लोकयन्त्रासुरभसस्य मन्तवः अपारक्षासो बधिरा अहासदरितस्य पन्तां न तरन्ति दुष्कृतः.
This mantra teaches that only those whose thoughts and actions are pure and righteous can walk the path of Satya, the truth, and Rita, the cosmic order. One whose conduct is corrupt and unrighteous cannot progress on this divine path, nor can he cross the vast ocean of life filled with trials and sufferings. The mantra emphasizes that purity in action, truthfulness, and alignment with divine order are essential for spiritual progress and ultimate transcendence. The triumph of Rita, the cosmic order, the Rigvedic story of Shachi's virtue and Nahusha's fall. Shachi, the divine consort of the celestial king Indra, was the daughter of the Asura Puloma, and therefore she was also known as Paulomi. Though born in the lineage opposed to the gods, Shachi was deeply virtuous, devout, and unwavering in her faith. From her youth, she performed intense austerities to worship Lord Shiva. Pleased with her penance and purity, Shiva granted her the boon of becoming the wife of Indra, the king of the Devas. In heaven, the gods often indulged in pleasures, celebrations, music, and dance. Yet, Shachi remained untouched by such distractions. She neither opposed Indra nor interfered with the ways of heaven, but she herself lived a life of restrained devotion and spiritual dignity. Her fidelity, patience, and purity elevated her to a stature equal to that of the great sages. It is said that though through divine dreams and revelations, sacred insights were granted to her, reflecting her spiritual merit, she was honored as a manifestation of a divine feminine power, and in ancient times, during the sacred ceremony preceding royal Swayamvaras, she was invoked as the presiding deity to bless the occasion and ensure its righteous completion. Such was the greatness and reverence associated with Shachi. At one time, Indra slew the mighty Vritrasura. Vritrasura was the son of the Brahmin sage Twashtra. Because of this, Indra incurred the terrible sin of Brahmahatya, the sin of killing a Brahmin. Overcome by guilt, shame, and fear of consequences of his action, Indra withdrew from heaven and concealed himself in the sacred waters of Lake Manasarovar. With the king of the gods absent, cosmic order was disturbed, rains ceased, prosperity declined, and suffering spread across the worlds. To restore stability, the gods appointed Nahusha, a noble and virtuous king of earth who had performed many Ashwamedha sacrifices as the temporary ruler of heaven. Initially, Nahusha ruled with wisdom and righteousness. However, surrounded by celestial luxuries, power, and pleasures, his mind gradually became corrupted. Pride entered his heart and he lost his sense of restraint. Soon he became infatuated with Shachi and desired to possess her. Shocked and distressed by his immoral intentions, Shachi sought refuge with the divine preceptor Brihaspati. Brihaspati protected her and assured her that righteousness would prevail. When Nahusha learnt of her whereabouts, he became furious. But the gods, fearing further chaos, persuaded him to act with restraint and allow Shachi to come to him voluntarily. Shachi, wise and composed, told Nahusha, "As long as my husband Indra lives, I cannot accept another as my lord. Allow me first to search for him. Nahusha, confident and blinded by desire, agreed. With the help of Brihaspati and the gods, Shachi found Indra hidden in Manasarovar. Overjoyed at their union, she undertook penance along with him to worship the supreme goddess. Through austerity, devotion, and divine grace, Indra was purified of his sin and restored to spiritual strength. Then, guided by wisdom, Indra advised Shachi to expose Nahusha's arrogance and unrighteousness. Shachi returned to heaven and told Nahusha, "If you truly wish to accept me, come to me carried in a palanquin borne by the greatest sages." Blinded by pride and desire, Nahusha agreed. He ordered the Sapta Rishis themselves to carry his palanquin. The great sages, embodiments of humility and patience, complied without protest. But as they carried him, their slow pace irritated Nahusha. In his arrogance, he insulted and even struck sage Agastya with his foot. This unforgivable act, an assault upon a realized sage, sealed his fate. Sage Agastya cursed him, "O arrogant one, you who have abandoned righteousness and insulted the wise shall fall from heaven and become a serpent upon earth." Instantly Nahusha lost his celestial glory and fell to earth as a python condemned to live in misery for ages. With Nahusha's fall, Indra returned to heaven, purified and humbled by his suffering. Cosmic order was restored. Rains returned, prosperity revived, and harmony prevailed once more. Shachi, through her unwavering devotion, wisdom, and virtue, preserved righteousness and protected the divine order. This sacred episode illustrates a profound truth declared in the Rig Veda, 9th Mandala, 73rd Sukta, and 6th Mantra. The evil doer cannot walk upon the path of Rita, cosmic order, the eternal path of truth. Nahusha, though righteous at first, fell from grace because pride, lust, and arrogance led him away from Rita. His power could not protect him when he abandoned righteousness. In contrast, Shachi, through purity, patience, wisdom, and unwavering adherence to Dharma, remained firmly established in Rita. Therefore, she was protected by divine forces, and righteousness ultimately prevailed. Narayana, Narayana.